Lena Voss slouched in the captain's chair of the EFS Defiant, her patch flight jacket a stark contrast to the gleaming bridge. The coalition of Sphere's blockade loomed on the view screen, 20 sleek warships, their hulls pulsing with smug superiority. "This is why I hate diplomatic missions," she muttered, sipping stale coffee. Beside her, Lieutenant Raj Patel tapped nervously at the helm. "They're hailing us, boss, again." Voss smirked. "Put 'em on, let's hear the lecture." The screen flickered, revealing High Arbiter Clisser, a feathered wren with beady eyes and a condescending trill. "Human vessel, you are unauthorized. The Coalition restricts this sector. Return to your backwater system or face consequences." Voss leaned forward, grinned sharp. "Hey, Clisser. Commander. Lena Voss, Earthfleet. We're just passing through to the trade summit on Nexara. Mind scooting your fancy ships?" Clisser's feathers ruffled. "Your species was confined to Sol under the Edict of Containment. You lack the technology or intellect for interstellar travel." Voss chuckled, tossing her empty mug to Patel, who fumbled it. "Yeah, we're bad at following rules. Built this ship from scraps and spite. So about that summit," the Vren's eyes narrowed, "you face the Coalition's finest fleet. One ship, however crude, cannot challenge us." Voss winked. "Crude, ouch. Patel, show 'em the sparkler." Alarms blared as the Defiant's sensors spiked, energy readings off the charts. Patel whispered, "That's just the reactor venting plasma. You sure about this?" Voss nodded. "They don't know that." Clisar's trill faltered. "What is this energy signature?" Voss stretched casual. "Just a little human ingenuity. We've been tinkering since you parked those spy probes around Earth. Found them, by the way. Made great scrap," the Vren hissed. "Impossible. Your species is a galactic jest. Primitive. Chaotic." Voss's grin widened. "Funny thing about chaos, it's unpredictable. Last chance, Clisar. Let us through, or we get creative." Patel muttered, "Creative? We're one bad wire from blowing ourselves up." Voss ignored him, eyes locked on the screen. The Coalition's warships powered weapons, but hesitation flickered in Clisser's stance. Could Voss bluff her way past the galaxy's elite, or would humanity's first big outing end in a fireball? The EFS Defiant glided behind the Coalition frigate, its escort's nav data flooding Commander Lena Voss's console. Hyperlanes, shield frequencies. Gold for Earth's fledgling fleet. She smirked, but her gut twitched. "Too smooth," she muttered. Lieutenant Patel at the helm nodded. "Clisar's not this generous. What's the play?" Voss scanned the view screen. The blockade's warships trailed, their weapons hot but silent. "They're testing us, Raj. Want to see if we're as tough as we talk." She tapped her console, masking the Defiant's shaky reactor as a steady power core. "Keep sucking their data. If they try anything, we'll dance." A ping interrupted. Earth Command, Director Elena Torres. Her hologram flickered, stern. "Voss, you bluffed a Coalition fleet with a reactor vent?" Lena grinned. "Got us through, didn't it? We're en route to Nexara with an escort and their nav charts." Torres's eyes narrowed. "And when they realize you've got nothing but attitude?" "They won't," Voss said. "Not till we're shaking hands at the summit. This escort's giving us their playbook." Torres sighed. "You've got 12 hours to Nexara. Don't start a war." The hologram vanished. Patel snorted. "No pressure, huh?" Voss shrugged. "Just another day being human." The frigate's comm crackled. Clisar's voice, icy. "Human, our sensors detect unauthorized data access. Cease, or we revoke your passage." Voss unmuted, all charm. "Whoops, our bad. New ship, buggy systems. Fixed now." She signaled Patel to mask the hack. Clisar's feathers twitched. "Any further violations, and we fire." Patel whispered, "They're on to us." Voss nodded. "Keep the hack quiet. Boost shields." The Defiant's console sparked, the reactor straining from her earlier stunt. A Coalition cruiser edged closer, its turrets tracking. Voss's grin didn't falter. "Raj, prep the flasher. Same trick, low output. Make 'em flinch." Patel rerouted power, the Defiant's vents glowing, mimicking a weapon charge. The cruiser backed off, but Klissar's voice returned. You test our patience, human. Voss laughed. Patience? We're just here for the summit snacks. The comm cut, and Patel exhaled. You're gonna get us vaporized. Nah, Voss said, eyes on the stars. They're scared we're more than a punchline. The frigate led on, Nexara's system nearing. Could Voss keep the coalition off balance and secure Earth's place, or was Klissar's trap closing? The EFS Defiant trailed the coalition frigate toward Nexara, the trade summit's host planet glowing on the view screen. Commander, Lena Voss lounged in her chair, but her eyes flicked to the tactical display, coalition warships shadowing them, turrets primed. Lieutenant Patel whispered, Lena, the hack's still pulling data, but our reactor's coughing. One more sparkler and we're toast. Voss nodded, keeping her grin. Then we play nice, Raj. For now. Her console pinged, encrypted data from the frigate, shield harmonics, weapon ranges. Earth's gonna love this, she murmured. The comm crackled, and High Arbiter Klissar's feathered face appeared, voice venomous. Human, your vessel's emissions are erratic. Explain. Voss leaned in, all charm. Just breaking in the engines, Arbiter. New ship, bit temperamental. We're good. Klissar's eyes glinted. Our escort detects no summit invitation for Earth. You are intruders. Voss laughed. Check again. We RSVP'd with the Nexarans last week. Open invite, right? Patel shot her a look. We did? Voss mouthed, bluffing. Klissar's aide chirped off screen, and the Vren's feathers flattened. No record exists. You will divert to our outpost for inspection. Voss's grin sharpened. Inspect us? Nah, we're summit-bound. Unless you want to explain to Nexara why you're gatekeeping their guests. The Defiance alarms blipped, coalition ships tightening formation. Patel hissed. They're boxing us in. Voss tapped her console, boosting the flasher's faint glow to spook them. Easy, Raj, they're posturing. Klissar snapped. Cease your energy spikes or we open fire. Voss unmuted. Chill, Klissar. Just calibrating. You want us blowing up before the summit? The Vren paused, doubt flickering. Proceed, but you are under scrutiny. The comm cut. Patel exhaled. You're nuts. No invite and we're stealing their secrets. Voss smirked. Got a Nexaran contact slipping us an invite as we speak. Keep the hack running. Her console pinged, confirmation from a Nexaran aide, bribed with Earth's rare minerals. Told ya. Nexara's orbit loomed, neutral station glittering. The coalition frigate signaled, dock or be boarded. Voss's gut tightened. Raj, full shields. Time to crash the party. Could she charm her way into the summit and cement Earth's rep, or would Klissar's suspicions ruin the gamble? The EFS Defiant docked at Nexara's neutral station, the coalition frigate looming nearby. Commander Lena Voss strode onto the summit's gleaming concourse, her patched jacket clashing with the coalition's polished delegates. Lieutenant Patel trailed, muttering, Lena, we barely got the invite, and Klissar's watching like a hawk. Voss grinned. Let him watch, Raj. We're legit now. A Nexaran aide, scales shimmering, handed her a summit pass, bought with Earth's titanium promise. Commander Voss, welcome. The council awaits. Voss winked. Thanks for the VIP treatment. The aide scurried off and Patel hissed. If Klissar checks that bribe, he won't, Voss said, striding toward the council chamber. Inside, reps from a dozen species, Vren, Nexaran, Quillari, turned, their murmurs dripping with disdain. High Arbiter Klissar stood at the podium, feathers stiff. Earth's presence is unsanctioned, he trilled. They violate the Edict of Containment. Voss stepped forward, voice clear. Funny thing, Arbiter, Nexara invited us. Check the logs. A Quillari rep, all tentacles, projected a hologram. Earth's invite timestamped. Klissar's eyes narrowed, but a Nexaran elder waved a claw. Valid. Proceed, human. Voss flashed a grin. Cheers. We're here to trade, not fight. She slid a data chip onto the table. Earth's offer, rare minerals, fusion tech, in exchange for hyperdrive specs. The Quillari's tentacles twitched. Intriguing. Your species advances swiftly. Klissar scoffed. Swiftly? They're scavengers stealing our scraps. Voss leaned in. Scraps? We built the Defiant from your junk probes. Imagine what we do with real tech. The chamber buzzed, some reps intrigued, others skeptical. Patel whispered, Lena, the Defiance reactor is still glitchy. If they demand a demo, Voss nodded. Then we fake it. Again. She addressed the council. Earth's got resources and grit. Partner with us or miss out. A Nexaran rep hissed. Prove your ship's worth. Voss's grin didn't falter. Sure thing. Defiant. Run a diagnostic. Full sparkler. Patel relayed the order, and the station's sensors lit up, the Defiance plasma vent mimicking a dreadnought's power surge. The council gasped. Klissar's feathers drooped. Impossible, he muttered. Voss shrugged. That's Earth. Impossible's our brand. The Quillari signaled interest, but Klissar's glare promised trouble. Could Voss seal the deal and dodge the Vren's wrath, or would her bluff unravel at the worst moment? Commander Lena Voss stood in Nexara's summit chamber, the EFS Defiance fake power surge still buzzing on the council's sensors. The Quillari rep's tentacles waved excitedly, but High Arbiter Klissar's feathers flared, his voice a venomous trill. This human deceives. Their ship cannot wield such power. Voss grinned, unfazed. Want a bet, Arbiter? Name a test. Lieutenant Patel at her side whispered, Lena, the reactor's on its last legs. Another stunt, and we're screwed. Voss nudged him. Chill, Raj. It's showtime. The Nexaran elder, scales glinting, raised a claw. Demonstrate your vessel's capabilities, human. A maneuver in orbit. Evade our drone swarm. Voss's gut twisted, but her grin held. Piece of cake. Defiant. Prep for a dodge and weave. Low power. Max flare. Patel relayed the order, muttering, This is suicide. Outside, the station's drones, small, fast, and armed, launched, circling the Defiant. Klissar's eyes gleamed. Fail, and Earth is barred. The view screens showed the Defiant darting through the swarm, Patel's piloting barely keeping up. Voss had ordered a microburst from the plasma vent, making the ship's shields flare like a warship's. The council gasped. The Quillari clapped tentacles. Klissar hissed, Trickery! Voss shrugged. Skill, Arbiter. Try it sometime. The Defiant weaved, dodging laser tags, but a console sparked, reactor strain. Patel hissed, We've got minutes before meltdown. Voss nodded, voice low. Push it, Raj. One big finish. She turned to the council. Satisfied? Earth's ready to trade. Minerals, tech, whatever you want. The Nexaran elder nodded. Impressive. We'll consider your proposal. Cool, Klissar stormed forward. I demand a full inspection of their vessel. The chamber tensed. Voss laughed. Inspect? Sure, after we sign the deal. Don't want you stealing our secrets. The Quillari chuckled, but Klissar's aide chirped. Arbiter! Their emissions match no known tech. Doubt flickered in the Vren's eyes. Voss seized it. That's Earth's edge. New tech, new rules. Sign with us or the coalition's left in the dust. The Nexaran elder signaled. A trade-packed hologram glowed. Earth is welcome. Limited terms for now. Voss signed, heart-pounding. Patel exhaled. You pulled it off. Klissar's feathers drooped, but his glare promised retaliation. As Voss left the chamber, a Nexaran aide slipped her a warning. The Vren planned to sabotage your ship. Could Voss protect the Defiant and Earth's new status, or would Klissar's revenge strike first? Commander Lena Voss strode back to the EFS Defiant, the Nexaran aide's warning echoing. The Vren planned sabotage. Lieutenant Patel jogged beside her, gripping a tablet. Lena, the reactor's critical. That drone stunt pushed it over the edge. Voss's grin didn't waver. Then we fix it fast, Raj. Klissar's coming for us. They reached the Defiance dock, its hull scarred but proud. Chief Engineer Maya Chen met them, tools in hand. Reactor's at 20%. We've got hours before it fries. Voss nodded. Prioritize stealth repairs. The Vren are sniffing. Chen frowned. Sabotage? How? Voss tapped her temple. Klissar's pissed we outplayed him. Expect drones, bugs, maybe a boarding team. Patel's tablet pinged. Coalition chatter. Encrypted but sloppy. Vren orders. Neutralize human vessel discreetly. Voss smirked. Discreet, huh? Let's give him a show. She rallied the crew. Chen, rig the flasher to fake a power surge on command. Patel, scan for Vren tech. Probes, trackers, anything. The crew scrambled, adrenaline high. A Nexaran dock worker, bribed earlier, slipped Voss a chip. Vren schematics for a microdrone, designed to fry systems. Klissar's deploying these tonight, the worker hissed, vanishing. Voss studied the chip, then handed it to Chen. Can we jam him? Chen nodded. If I reroute shield frequencies, yeah, but it'll drain us. Do it, Voss said, and prep a decoy. Make 'em think we're crippled. Hours later, the Defiance lights dimmed, faking a power failure. Vren drones hummed in, tiny and cloaked. Chen's jammer kicked in, frying their circuits. They dropped like flies. Patel grinned. Got him. Voss's console pinged. Klissar's frigate powering up, closing in. Klissar's not done, Voss said. Raj, hail Earth Command. We need backup. Director Torres's hologram appeared, tense. Voss, you've got a trade pact, but now you're picking fights? Lena shrugged. They started it. Vren are sabotaging us. Send the Valiant. It's nearby. Torres sighed. Done. ETA 10 hours. Don't die. Eens. The Defiance sensors blared. Vren boarding pods launching. Voss grabbed a pulse rifle. Crew, lock down. Chen, keep the reactor limping. Time to play rough. Could Voss fend off Klissar's attack and keep Earth's summit win intact? Or would the Vren crush humanity's debut? The EFS Defiance bridge buzzed with tension, the Coalition's blockade filling the view screen. Commander Lena Voss leaned back, her grin unshaken, as High Arbiter Klissar's feathers bristled on screen. You dare threaten us with your scrap heap's energy spike? The Vren snapped. Explain this anomaly, human. Voss shrugged. Just a little Earth magic. Want a demo? Lieutenant Patel whispered. Lena, the reactor's barely holding. That's Parkler stunt's gonna fry us. Voss shot him a look. Relax, Raj. It's all about the vibe. She tapped her console, amplifying the Defiance erratic plasma vent to look like a weapon charging. The Coalition sensors screamed, their ships shifting nervously. Klissar's trill grew shrill. You violate the edict. Your kind was to remain contained. Voss laughed. Contained? We've been joyriding your hyperlanes for a decade, pal. Your probes were crap at hiding. She leaned forward. We're going to Nexara's summit. Move or we light up your pretty fleet. A junior Renade chirped. Arbiter, their energy readings exceed our battlecruisers. Klissar silenced them, but doubt crept into his eyes. Voss seized it. Patel, crank the sparkler to 11. The Defiant shuddered, lights flickering as plasma vents roared, mimicking a catastrophic weapon. Patel hissed, We're one spark from a meltdown. On screen, Klissar hesitated. You bluff. Voss's grin turned feral. Want to bet? Humans love a gamble. She muted the comm. Patel, route auxiliary power to shields. If they call us, we're not exploding that fast. The Coalition's ships held position, but their weapons didn't fire. Klissar's aide whispered again, and the Arbiter's feathers drooped. Very well, Klissar spat. You may pass, under escort. Deviate and we obliterate you. Voss clapped. Sweet. Escort's perfect. Lead the way. The screen cut off and Patel exhaled. You're insane. That worked? Voss winked. Told you. They're too fancy to risk a fight they don't understand. A Coalition frigate pulled ahead, guiding the Defiant through the blockade. Voss's console pinged, data streaming from the escort's nav systems. Jackpot, she murmured. Raj, record everything. Hyperlanes, tech specs, the works. Patel frowned. This feels too easy. Voss nodded, eyes narrowing. Yeah, keep the reactor hot. Something's off. The Defiant trailed the frigate, stars streaking past. Could Voss secure humanity's spot at the summit and milk the Coalition's data? Or was Clisar planning a trap? The EFS Defiance corridors echoed with klaxons as Vren boarding pods clamped onto its hull. Commander Lena Voss gripped her pulse rifle, leading a squad to the breach point. Lieutenant Patel at her side checked his scanner. Lena, 6 Vren, light armor, plasma cutters. They're targeting the reactor. Voss smirked. Let's give them a warm human welcome. Chief Engineer Chen's voice crackled over comms. Jammer's holding, but the reactor's at 15%. I've rigged the flasher to fake a surge if needed. Voss nodded. Good. Keep it limping, Maya. She signaled her squad, 10 crew, armed with cobbled-together rifles from Earth's scrapyards. Non-lethal if possible. We're not starting a war yet. The Vren cut through, their feathered forms spilling into the corridor, led by a tall officer with Clisar's insignia. Surrender, humans, he trilled, raising a stun baton. Voss fired a pulse, knocking him back. Pass! This is our ship! Her squad opened fire, driving the Vren into cover. Patel tossed a flash grenade. Earth's design, crude but blinding. The Vren officer squawked, disoriented. Voss charged, tackling him, rifle to his chest. Call off your birds or you're grounded. He hissed but signaled retreat. The Vren fell back, dragging their stunned leader. Patel exhaled. That was too easy. Voss frowned. Yeah, Clisar's not this sloppy. Her comm buzzed. Chen panicked. Lena, a second team's at the reactor. They slipped through. Voss cursed, sprinting with Patel. They reached engineering, finding 3 Vren rigging a disruptor to the core. Voss fired, grazing one. Patel tackled another. The third lunged, but Chen swung a wrench, dropping him. My engine room, Featherface, she growled. Voss secured the disruptor, disarming it. Nice swing, Maya, Chen panted. Reactor's at 10%. We can't take another hit. Patel's scanner pinged. Vren frigate powering weapons, targeting the Defiant. Voss grinned. Time for the flasher. Chen triggered it, the ship's vents blazing, mimicking a catastrophic charge. The frigate hesitated, guns cooling. Earth Command hailed. Valiant was 6 hours out. Voss rallied her crew. Hold the line. Clisar wants a fight. We'll give him one. The Vren officer, now captive, glared. You cannot win, human. Voss winked. Watch us. Could she protect the Defiant until help arrived? Or would Clisar's next move outsmart her? The EFS Defiant shuddered. Vren boarding pods detaching as their frigate loomed outside Nixara's station. Commander Lena Voss secured the captive Vren officer, his feathers ruffled but silent. Lieutenant Patel scanned the ship. Lena, no more boarders, but the reactor's at 8%. We're sitting ducks. Voss nodded, pulse rifle slung. Then we keep Clisar guessing. Duel, Chief Engineer Chen patched the core, sweat beading. Flasher's ready, but one more stunt might blow us up. Voss grinned. Risks our brand, Maya. She hailed the station, Nexaran security answering. Commander Voss, Defiant. Vren attacked us. Violation of summit neutrality. Got proof. She sent footage of the boarding. The Nexaran elder's voice hissed. Confirmed. Coalition is summoned to explain. Voss smirked. Bet Clisar's sweating now. The Vren frigate powered down, caught. Patel's tablet pinged. Valiant, 4 hours out. Reinforcements, he said. Voss clapped his shoulder. Just in time for the party. Clisar's voice crackled, desperate. Human, release our officer. This was a misunderstanding. Voss laughed. Misunderstanding? You tried to fry my ship. Talk to the Nexarans. She cut the comm, turning to the captive. Your boss screwed up. Spill. What's his endgame? The officer glared. High Arbiter seeks to discredit Earth. Prove you're unfit for the summit. Voss's eyes narrowed. By blowing us up? Classy, she signaled Chen. Rig the flasher for a fake distress pulse. Make 'em think we're dying. Chen complied, the Defiant broadcasting erratic signals. The station's sensors lit up. Nexaran's ships moved to assist. Clisar's frigate froze, trapped by scrutiny. The Summit Council reconvened, Clisar facing accusations. Voss strode in, dragging the Vren officer. Found this guy rewiring my ship, she said, tossing his disruptor onto the table. The Quillari recoiled. The Nexarin elder hissed. Clysar stammered. A rogue operation. Voss grinned. Sure, sign the trade pact or we press charges. The council voted. Earth's pact locked, Clysar censured. Patel whispered, you flipped their game. Voss nodded. Humans don't stay punchlines. But her console pinged, a faint signal, not coalition, echoing the defiant sparkler. Something's watching, she muttered. Could Voss savor the win and guard Earth's new status? Or was a bigger threat lurking? Commander Lena Voss leaned against the EFS Defiance bridge console, the trade pact secured, and High Arbiter Clysar's plot exposed. Nexara's station hummed with activity, coalition ships under scrutiny. Lieutenant Patel frowned at his scanner. Lena, that weird signal's back. Stronger, not Vrentech. Voss's grin faded. From where? Chief Engineer Chen, patching the reactor, called. It's syncing with our sparkler emissions, like it's answering. Voss's gut tightened. Something saw our light show. The Valiant docked, its captain, Elena Torres, storming aboard. Voss, you humiliated Vren and bagged a trade deal, but what's the signal? Lena shrugged. Unexpected fan, maybe. Torres's eyes narrowed. Nexarin's sensors caught it too. Origin unknown, beyond mapped space. Voss tapped her console, pulling the signal's pattern. It pulsed like a heartbeat, layered with data her ship couldn't decode. Not a weapon, she said. More like a beacon. Patel paled. Our flasher woke something up. Voss rallied her crew. Chen, stabilize the reactor. Patel, trace that signal. We're not running blind. The Nexarin elder hailed, scales glinting. Commander, your ship's emissions triggered an anomaly. Our archives warn of the Watchers. Ancient, elusive. They monitor emerging species. Voss smirked. Guess we got their attention. Clysar's frigate lingered, but Nexarin escorts kept it in check. Voss met Torres in the briefing room. If these Watchers are real, our summit stunt painted a target on Earth. Torres nodded. Fleet's promoting you to captain. You're leading a recon mission to the signal source. Voss blinked. From bluffing to alien hunting? Exactly, Torres said. Your crew's proven Earth's not a joke. Voss grinned. Fair. Let's prep the Defiant. Chen reported the reactor at 40%. Enough for a jump. Patel traced the signal to a nebula. Uncharted. It's waiting, he said. Voss strapped in. Then we say hello. The Defiant broke dock, stars beckoning. Voss's console glowed with the trade pact, Earth's ticket to the galaxy. But the Watcher's signal pulsed stronger, a challenge. Could she face an ancient force and keep Earth's new rep intact? Or had her gamble called down something unstoppable? The EFS Defiant jumped toward the nebula, the Watcher signal pulsing like a dare. Captain Lena Voss, newly promoted, gripped the helm, her crew sharp despite the battered ship. Lieutenant Patel tracked the signal, his voice tense. Lena, it's shifting, guiding us deeper. Chief Engineer Chen patched the reactor, now at 50%. We're limping, but we'll make it. Voss's grin was steel. Good. Let's meet these Watchers. The view screens showed the nebula's glow, tendrils of gas hiding secrets. Director Torres's hologram flickered. Captain, Nexarin archives say the Watchers judge species. Pass, you're allies. Fail, you're erased. Voss chuckled. No pressure then. The signal led to a structure. Massive, crystalline, older than stars. It pulsed in sync with the Defiant sparkler. Patel gasped. It's scanning us. Voss hailed it. Hey, Watchers. Captain Voss, Earth. Loved your beacon. Want to chat? Silence, then a voice. Clear, human-like. You activated our marker. Why? Voss leaned in. Curiosity. We're new, scrappy, and here to stay. Your move. The structure flared, projecting a hologram. Humanoid, translucent. Earth, chaotic, inventive. You bypassed the coalition's chains? Voss nodded. Yeah, we don't do cages. Trade deals signed, galaxies open. You in or out? The Watcher's eyes glowed. Your spark, unpredictable. We've watched since your first ships. Prove your worth. A drone swarm emerged, faster than Nixara's. Voss grinned. Patel, dodge like before. Chen, flasher on low. The Defiant weaved, shields flaring, fooling drones into stalling. The Watcher hummed. Clever. Voss pushed. We're more than tricks. Partner with us. Tech, resources, grit. The structure dimmed, then pulsed green. Earth passes. We share knowledge, not dominion. Data flooded the Defiant. Hyperdrive specs, energy grids. Patel whooped. This'll leapfrog Earth a century. Torres hailed, awed. Voss, you've allied with myths. Lena shrugged. Just another day. The Watcher vanished, leaving coordinates for future talks. The Defiant turned for Earth, its crew heroes. Voss stared at the stars. Earth, once a joke, now held the galaxy's gaze. Smiling, armed, unstoppable.